Oh man, look how well it maps. See? See, Chris? Check that out.
Yeah, that's actually... This is surprisingly okay looking.
I mean, it doesn't look like this was done on purpose, but it looks like it was done on purpose by you.
I don't know if I came up with any particularly significant contributions to this design.
I mean, like, it was done on purpose by a user. Not by an artist, but by a user.
Born as an immortal creature, a revenant. There are things you will need to know in your new life.
Oh boy, I'd forgotten the Ted Cruz existed.
Each revenant has a different...
How great would it be if they step you through this elaborate character creator and then insist you'll be reborn, and then as soon as the game starts, you're just a randomly generated NPC character?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Somebody put that in the game.
You just play like a generic harem comedy, like boy dude with just like a short black haircut that's slightly floppy and like a white dress shirt and black dress pants.
And he's like, what am I gonna do with all these girls?
And then it's just like, yeah, and then there's like a bunch of anime girls, and then one of them is your character.
Now I'm picturing a Seinfeld harem comedy, so thank you for that.
Yeah, that was a very
Thank you.
Seinfeld.
It actually was my impression of Data doing stand-up, so...
Try it out.
Mm.
I maintain that the greatest comedian of our generation is Billy Knight from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, what a champion.
Very well.
Is he of our generation, technically? Wouldn't he be like 2 or 3 generations after us?
This is... Oh god, this
Your
tutorial
mom's 2 or
prompt
3
is
generations
not awesome. Okay.
Oh, look at this fucking interface.
Hold right trigger, and then
Do any of these. I don't think
So
it's
this-
do
This
with that
fucking
combination.
Velvet
So is
Room
this-
goddamn soundtrack is making me insane.
Yes.
okay, there we go. All right. So okay, so
The effects of a gift.
one of them is mapped to the face buttons, the other one is mapped to the D-pad. All right.
I forgot something important. You will need special blood to activate gifts.
Special blood, you say?
This blood comes from revenants who have forgotten themselves and turned.
I have
So Alex, you said
special-
this game had vampires?
You can drain
Yep.
ichor from the lost by striking
We are a vampire, I believe.
Remember,
Yeah,
so
we're
is this
vampire.
those
We are?
effects-
Okay.
We're
Like,
vampire.
is this what she means when she says we're gonna be reborn?
Yeah, we're draining
Yeah,
shit.
vampire.
We vampire now.
I've never actually played this game, Chris. I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, I thought you knew.
We're just bullshitting.
You were very...
Me and
That
Alex
was the
are the best
extent of my
bullshitter.
knowledge.
I was...
No, that's the extent of my knowledge. I think it was a good enough reason though. Anime as fuck and vampires.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
So I think there's a thing in this game that lets you summon someone else into your game.
Yeah.
I would be kind of curious to compare what we made to what, like, some rando made.
Well done. Ordinarily, a revenant has only one blood code, but you are different.
Like, where do
Honestly,
you fall
like
on-
I feel like we're pretty tame as far as like character creators go. We put the pumpkin
we're
on our head and we have a little bit of weird textures going on, but you know,
Have the
Oh, we're not so
Little
much
leopard
wild as we are kind of inexplicable.
in yourself.
It's like they
Like,
just
why
stare at
would
us
you
for a
pick
second.
this?
They just stare at us for a second, then they voice chat and say, "You're doing a Let's Play, aren't you? Are you streaming right now?" This is probably some in-joke, huh?
How did you pick your class, Josh?
It gave it to me. So this is...
What?
Oh, we don't have the stats to do certain things.
Known as
Oh, this is fucking... This is... Oh yeah, this is basically just Advanced Dungeons & Dragons right now. Like, if you ever want to know how to play Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, pay attention. This is just how it works.
Try switching to a bayonet.
I want to be a ranger. You can't be a ranger. You don't have good enough stats.
Dang.
I'm sorry, is this just a gun that doesn't shoot and it's just got a bayonet on the end? Is that what it is?
Ichor as well. That and gifts means ichor
Maybe you unlock bullets.
You can fire
It's
it.
some-
equipped comes in.
There you go. Fire that.
Using your blood veil will let you quickly drain ichor from the lost. In addition, this can increase the amount of ichor you can hold. If you have a chance to drain ichor from
Is it pronounced
Okay.
Icor?
I thought it was
That was
Icar, but
That's what I thought.
oh wait, right. We're not doing Souls rules here with buttons. Okay, yeah. So
time to
it
fight
is a
Psyduck again.
gun. It does do gun things. What
It'd be
does
kind of
this
a
do?
troll to put a gun in the game and it's just
That's-
like shooting people with it is way worse than hitting people with it.
Oh, Rodscarn. Little do you know.
Isn't that most JRPGs?
about what
Yes.
subject particularly?
I don't know. I just feel like that's super common. Like, Devil May Cry is like, the guns are so bad in that game.
JRPG. Rodscarn does not know anything about these games.
In all
Why
the
is it
Soul,
called
like
a
in
bayonet?
Bloodborne, it's not a good. Guns aren't good. Like they're staggering. You don't
Okay,
use them
so
for damage.
what I was specifically
There is
commenting-
actually a few guns in Bloodborne that you can use for damage, and they're just ridiculous.
Okay, but like,
Yeah, I should clarify that what I was specifically commenting was put a gun in the game, but shooting the gun is not effective. Hitting people with the gun specifically is the effective strategy. Like the
What
bullets
about
are
that
just
guy in
decorative.
Final Fantasy? He's got a gun sword. And the best part of it is the
Squall?
sword. Yeah.
Don't
Yep.
those guns like not actually shoot bullets?
yeah, they do.
I don't know. See,
Anyway,
It's part
Josh,
of
you
the
were
finisher.
Oh.
I know a
You were-
lot about Final Fantasy. Don't even start with me.
I'm
glad you're here,
You
'cause I'm an idiot.
Because yeah, I don't know shit about Final Fantasy.
what
The
I know about Final
gunblade is
Fantasy
all
is
about-
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Chopping and shooting at the same time, or in combination with each other.
Chopping that.
How much longer do we even have in this episode? I feel like we're like halfway through the week.
So you wanted to know why it's
Well-
called a bayonet.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
It's because it's got a bayonet attached to it, first of all. Second of all,
Yeah.
bayonet is... What? It's a gun with a bayonet. Do you not see that? Am I... What are we laughing at? I don't understand. I'm
The
confused.
fuck is a missile?
Why do you not
Missile
understand
is-
basic military terms?
Camster, our resident military expert, telling Josh
Well,
about the
I had-
military.
I had to go to Wikipedia to find out why bayonets are called bayonets, and I didn't
Oh
get
my
to
God.
deliver that information.
You actually looked that shit up? You weren't just fucking around?
Yes. No.
No, like why it's called a bayonet? Like what is the
Okay, first of all,
etymology of bayonet?
there's a bayonet attached to it, Josh. Second of all,
No,
why are
like
you
why is
laughing?
a bayonet called a bayonet?
A bayonet is called a bayonet because we get the term from France, and it's named after Bayonne, the town where bayonets were first made in France. It's a French weapon.
Oh, that's so boring.
Yeah, okay, but it's a gun that has a bayonet on it. So why is it not called like a musket?
It's a metonym, Josh. Did you pay attention in English class?
Yeah. We've
So are
killed
we using
it.
like
we
Dark
we should just
Souls
wrap up
magic
now.
rules?
What is happening in this room? What is
I
Yeah,
don't
this
happening?
is a
fucking
bad.
know.
This is a bad tutorial.
In addition,
This is really boring because they just like give you like a
I
fucking
was-
gantry in the abyss.
I was all on board for buying this game when I saw the character creator, and it was amazing, and I loved it. And then we spent an eternity and a half in the hyperbolic time chamber here, and I hate it.
Get me out of here.
Like this is just
This guy
I
again?
won't. It's not
It's-
lazy because there's no such thing as lazy game development when you're making this kind of title. But it's like, do they really not have either the time or the vision to make something more engaging than this?
excellent work. It's all quite sudden, but you picked
It,
up.
it really is
Very
like...
JRPG though.
Disappearance of your blood code has left you
It's not
It's
story,
sort of-
and it's not gameplay. It's just this grindy tutorial of Doom.
blood codes, but you can acquire
Well, it is interesting. It's exactly the opposite of the way that Souls games, like the actual
Oh, yeah.
games that have Souls in the name, do their tutorials, where they just kind of throw you at enemies and you get like little notes on the ground that you can read that might help you or might not. And this is just like, okay, here's all of the mechanics to how this game works, which are incredibly complex.
Well,
And
I
there's
think
nothing going on.
that in and of itself, though, is a difference from Souls games, right? Like, Souls games have a lot of hidden numbers behind the scenes that tweak things left and right. But, like, by and large,
Right.
Souls games are like dodge, parry, and then attack, and everything else is displayed via
Yeah.
animations. There's not a lot of hidden math or, like, complex super moves.
Anime cutscene.
Welcome back.
Anime cutscene.
It's just like, wow, a pumpkin.
Hello. How are you feeling?
It's from this angle. It's not clear if that's like.
That was a really good call on the pumpkin, by the way.
Like, if you kind of squint, it looks like an actual hat that like you would read. Like, oh, this hat was really
Yeah,
popular in 18th century Holland.
It's not really clear in the character creator, but you can see with the texture on it, like it's clearly shaded as if it's like made of felt or something.
The pumpkin's head, it was like blocking the character's head
Yeah.
from behind.
Remember either.
Why'd they put like a leather jacket, like bomber jacket, over our outfit?
We were dressed indecently.
That's fair.
She's fine though.
Game
It's
looks
really-
really nice, though.
Yeah, it does. Although it is a little odd that like this is the first cutscene in the game, and like her, like the NPC lady's clothing was clipping through her. Like I
Cue the Snoopy music.
I was.
I was gonna say the Reiji-kun here, Reiji-chan, is channeling Mumbles' distress at us having spent so much time in the
Yeah.
character creator.
I don't fucking care anymore.
Just a bit farther.
Can we please move on? I can't even get big boobies. Where are
Or
my big
Slime
boobies?
Rancher. You can get big boobs in Slime Rancher.
Make
Put
boobies out of
just put two
slime.
just put two slimes.
I do
next to
like
each other.
how-
That's all you need.
The pants that we're wearing are super poofy, which is something you never see with like leopard print pants.
Yes.
Yeah, leopard print leggings, you know, okay, yeah, there's
Yeah.
a time and a place. Leopard print sweatpants, there isn't. Or if there is, I would be fascinated to see it.
They're like
It
were
seems
the like
everyone
army pants? They look like
has
army pants.
Yeah.
General, like a general would wear.
There is a spring that
The
will show
one
there.
piece of clothing that is actually military clothing does not have the camo on it.
Oh my god. Say blood one more
That's
time.
what they said, anyway.
Say it one more.
Yeah, honestly, like, the number of things referred to as blood in this game is kind of confusing me. Well, that was an expression. Oh, hey, now the eyes are glowing.
Ah.
All right.
Only the pumpkin eyes are
Did
glowing
we always
too.
have those face scars?
Yeah, we put them
Oh,
on.
okay, so
I thought we
That's
put
so
them
she okay, vampire.
We put some
You
on,
weren't
but
kidding.
not that many.
We put the slash that gave us our eye.
on. What is this bullshit?
Our blood. Wait, so she drank the blood watered the tree, and now the tree's growing. We're dying. But now the tree's budding a big blood droplet that's
So,
been dipped
it
in
is-
Michael's snow. And that means it's us! Like, lady, did the fucking hat not tip you off? This is how we roll. This is us.
Is that still in the air?
Oh, give it to the pumpkin.
Here. This is for you.
Feed the pumpkin.
The pumpkin accepts it.
Thank you.
It's actually a pumpkin like riding it's a pumpkin wearing a human. It's just like if you look at an X-ray, the skull
This is
in
my
a pumpkin,
flesh
and it just
suit.
has a really long spine.
I need you to do fan art of that for Skarn for the
I'll see what I can do.
fucking YouTube thumbnail.
We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time
That
for a
guy-
bit of fun.
For that line, that guy's voice sounds very sprightly.
See, that's why they call them bayonets, because they use the bayonets.
Oh my god.
Okay, I guess we didn't
This
get
is-
to have a fight sequence there. We just got thrown into pumpkin prison.
This is a hill I'm
Captured
gonna
in
die
a
on.
cutscene. Bow bow.
Friend just fell asleep.
Well, if you want to die on a hill, a bayonet is a good place to start.
Is there no jump in this game? It doesn't seem like it.
Dark Souls didn't have a jump, did it?
What happened to your masks?
Yeah, it did.
I mean, it has.
You had
it
to
has
be
a
running to
roll.
jump, but it did.
Oh yeah. No, that's right. Actually, yeah, there is one. I don't think it's very useful, is it?
I'll tell you.
There are a few like gaps you have to jump across, but by and large, no, it's not. It's not especially a useful thing, and it's super finicky.
Who would ever
Then-
play this game? It's just an hour of tutorial. Like, get to it. I can't understand.
Still be alive, but my soul died.
This is an odd pacing. Like they're making some odd choices here.
Well, I don't mind starting the narrative slow. I mean, a lot of vampire things start slow, and okay, fine. But like, we don't even have character names yet. No one has been named
Yeah.
yet.
There's no way we're
Yeah,
gonna find
I don't
blood beads.
think it's accurate to say this is a vampire narrative per se. Like vampires seem to be a thing that's happening, but like this doesn't conform to like a vampire story structure, especially.
What was that one show where vampires were like normal and like your buddy could be a vampire and he could go to like 7-Eleven and
True
get some
Blood.
blood? Yeah, it's like that. Where it's like vampires are normal. We're all vampires, who cares?
This actually seems like one of those things like that you get sometimes like in I want to say like anime more where like
Memory
they take
loss.
a concept that exists in other stuff like wizard or like troll and then they give it like a very specific unique meaning within a completely different milieu.
Everything's
What,
ready.
miasma? What
I'm
the fuck
It's
does that mean?
Fallout
digging-
Sephiroth. It's Fallout
How-
Sephiroth.
I am digging that this character that was not done in a character creator or whatever has hair that is just blatantly clipping with his outfit.
Dried up, so there's no sense.
This looks like a Warhammer 40k OC from a 14-year-old who loves Final Fantasy.
What the fuck is
You know
miasma?
what these are, right?
Miasma.
right?
Miasma!
Yes, very good. Now I want you to
So-
Also,
Steer my
how
ass
would
in
it
my-
Why you have
feel
that
if you were
inhaler?
in the character creator and you thought, oh, like, those gas masks
masks
look pretty edgy and cool, and then everyone has one in the game and it's not as cool and edgy anymore?
Does he have blood vials in his respirator? Like he needs to respirate a tube of blood sometimes? Because he's a vampire?
Well,
God.
that's the long and short of it.
The more I look at those blood vials, the more I'm convinced they're just like full of strawberry preserves.
Was Silva's idea.
Just looks like
If you
red
have a
chalk.
complaint, I suggest you take it up with him.
You lot go first. Get to work.
Who's Silva? Who's any of these people?
Don't. There's a better time and place.
So now I want to play Fallout, but as Sephiroth.
Next.
Don't fight. Don't fight anyone. Wait. Wait carefully. Wait patiently.
wait here.
Your opportunity for combat will arise eventually. But first,
You can have
a
this one
cutscene.
back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course. Oh, and I hear the hunter has been showing up around here lately. So make sure you don't.
Oh no, the
Does anybody
hunter.
know what's going on in this video game at this point? I'm really lost.
Who the hunter?
I'm following the broad outlines, but I mean.
We're
doesn't really
captured
matter that
by Sephiroth to do labor camp.
You heard him.
much. Yes.
How come we grew tree with our blood?
Because we are the one.
Oh.